Delta Airlines just gave me $500. Let me show you how you can get it too. Unfortunately, I was one of the many people that was affected by the weather on the East Coast last weekend, which caused major delays, which caused a bunch of flights to get canceled. Like, honestly, the airport was a mess. I showed up to the airport at 4 p.m. for my flight that was boarding at 7. My flight kept getting delayed. Eventually, my flight was scheduled for 1 a.m. and at 11:45 p.m., my flight was canceled. So in the middle of the night, I had to leave the airport, book a hotel for 2 nights because the next flight that they booked me on was Tuesday morning. Had to Uber to the hotel, check into the hotel, had to buy food on Monday, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I had to have my Ubers take me to and from the airport. It was a lot. And I was so frustrated, but I finally made it home on Tuesday and I was like, Delta is gonna have to run me this money back. And honestly, kudos to Delta because they made this process so easy. I've dealt with other airlines in the past that it takes like weeks and weeks and weeks to get your refunds back. And this process was so simple. So here we go. So all you have to do is Google Delta reimbursement request. It's gonna take you to this form right here. And it's so simple. All you have to do is fill it out. You're gonna fill out your flight information, your name, and all of that. And I didn't screenshot this process. So this is like what the form looks like here. And then the next screen, you're gonna fill out your flight information. And then the next screen, you're gonna add in all of your receipts. So I added my hotel receipt. I added my Uber to the hotel. I added my Uber to the airport on Tuesday morning. And then I added all my meals that I had on Monday. Once that was all added and submitted, I got a confirmation email, and the email said that it would take 7 days for them to review my claim. It took them less than 24 hours to review my claim. I got an email at like 4 in the morning saying that my claim was ready. And then you just had to fill out information, like your banking information. And they literally deposited $500 into my bank account this morning. So as annoying as it was, I'm so glad that Delta had this process and that it was super easy to get all of my money back. Weather sucks, but super glad I was able to make it back home.